Welcome back, Outriders, and today I'm coming out with you with an update for the dev news for today. This Thursday, we got some big news. Let's get into it. All right, Outriders, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the anti-duplication system improvements that they have set for this upcoming patch. There was one outstanding question that we wanted to get everyone's thoughts on. The system currently re-rolls a dropped legendary item once it identifies that you already have said item on your character or in your inventory or stash. This system, however, can make it a bit harder to farm for an improved version of a particular item if you are specifically relying on that item for farming. Example, if you have a death shield equipped, but you want to farm for a better death shield just like most of the community, the death shield, however, is a key component of your current build, which means that removing it from your character or stash to improve its drop chance may not be viable since it cripples your build. This is huge. This is the problem that I thought that we were going to have with this anti-duplication system where this is a shooter-looter. Of course, we're going to be grinding and grinding to get better rolls on the gear that we already have. That's the point of a looter shooter here. I mean, we're supposed to loot as much as we can, get better gear, make builds. I don't understand this. I think the anti-dupe system should just be removed in general. You know, this is, you know, it is what it is, but it just seems that this is just going to only cause more problems for people trying to get better gear for their builds. All right, let's move on from the anti-dupe system because it does get me a little frustrated. All right, now that we talked about the anti-duplication system, we're going to move into what is actually going to be in the patch next week. All right, the first thing we're going to start off here is going to be improved and faster Xbox sign-in process. I think this is a little crazy. It's been 3 months and these people are still having problems with this game. I can't believe people are still trying to play it. If it was me and I been having these problems for 3 months with the game, I would have left a long time ago. So kudos to those Xbox players that are still trying to play this game. We love you. All right, moving on, we're going to improve matchmaking to reduce the chance of matching with an AFK player. I'm not really sure how they're going to implement this, but this is a huge problem with people trying to use the matchmaking. Once again, I do not advise you to use the matchmaking. Feel free to join my Discord. It is in the description of the video. We do not use matchmaking. It is pointless. Why don't you hop in the Discord, hop in the Outriders LFG, and find someone to run with. There is hundreds of amazing people in there that would be more than happy to help you and run with you as your teammate. All right. They're also going to improve the visibility of the Broodmother's Surge AoE attack, the Blue Flames. Thank you, God. Finally, after 3 months of complaining that you cannot see the Broodmother's flames, they are finally going to improve the visibility of this fire. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Should have been fixed a while ago. To be honest, as the game kept going, I thought this was an intention by them. Looks like I wasn't the only one that was pissed about it, as they are improving the visibility of it. They also fixed a bug whereby the scrap grenade would stop working after a cinematic or when rejoining a session. This is huge for you technomancers that use the scrap grenade. All right, another massive issue that has been fixed coming in this patch. This is huge for all you technomancers, including myself, as I do main a technomancer always. They are resolving the issue with the Borealis set, finally. Okay, they changed, not only did they fix it, but they're changing the description and how it actually works. Okay, this is the old description. We'll start with the old one first, all right? Right here, increases the weapon damage on frozen enemies by X. Also, critical damage is increased by Y for all party members for Z seconds after cold snap is used. All right, once again, weapon damage, keyword, that's our keyword right there, weapon damage. All right, now let's look at the new description on it. Let's see. They increase the damage on frozen enemies by X. Boom, right there, stop. All right, old description, increase weapon damage. New description, increase damage on frozen enemies. This is all damage, not just weapon damage, okay? So they changed it from just weapon damage to all damage, all right? Increased damage on frozen enemies by X. Also, critical hit damage is increased by Y for all party members. all party members for Z seconds after cold snap is used. This is huge. This is huge for all you technomancers. No longer is this going to just, buff your weapon damage. This is going to increase all damage on frozen enemies for you and your party for Z seconds after cold snap is used. As a technomancer myself, this is beautiful. All right, let's move on. They fixed a bug that can cause the trickster hunt to prey to get stuck on activating. For all you tricksters out there, I hope this helps you. I messed around with it a little bit, got it to 15, got the build. Didn't really find it too much. I'm more of a technomancer, pyro kind of guy, but all you tricksters out there, I hope this helps. They fixed a bug whereby bleed status from the armor and bloody crush would not be inflicted on enemies hit with the gravity leap skill. Once again, I'm not a huge devastator, but this is another fix to the dev where I hope it helps you guys. All right, here's another Devastator bug. They fixed a bug whereby the Devastator's blood donation class node wouldn't work if the player didn't have other active skill life leech nodes or mods. All right, once again, another fix to the Devastator class. All right. Next one, they clarified the description of the Ravenous Locust mod. All right, so this will be good for all those mods out there that you're kind of confused on the way that the mod is worded because you're not really sure what it does because it's worded kind of weird. They actually fixed and clarified the description of that mod for you, so there's no more confusion. All right, here's another one. We fixed a bug whereby dismantling an item might not have displayed the mod preview. All right, now some people are dismantling gear and not getting the mods on it. I'm not sure if they were actually getting the mods, but it wasn't showing that, the little icon on the bottom. Well, this right here, it fixed the bugs where when you dismantle an item and it may not have showed in the mod preview. So I guess now when you dismantle something, it will always come up with the mod in the bottom corner that you're acquiring from breaking down that piece. All right. They fixed a bug whereby, we just did that one. Fixed an issue that would cause the in-sync accolade to not properly unlock for client players. Here we go again. Client players. This should not be an issue if we had a dedicated server. It's 2021 there. People can fly. Square Enix, why do we not have a dedicated server? Why is this game continue to run on peer-to-peer connection? I have no idea why, but in my eyes, in the long run, this right here, the peer-to-peer connection, will kill the game because whoever's not the host is going to continue to have problems, okay? Because there's nothing they can do. It's the connection of the host on how the client is going to be able to go through their game, what kind of connection they are going to have to the host. All right. Once again, I feel like these sort of issues for client players will never really be resolved until they implement a dedicated server and get rid of this peer-to-peer connection crap. All right. They also fixed an issue that could cause players to not get the proper reward if they completed an expedition during the final second of the reward tier. Once again, let's reread that. They fixed an issue that could cause players to not get the proper reward if they completed an expedition during the final second of the reward tier. So say you're going for a 15 and it's 12 minutes is the gold tier. If you finished it close to that 12-minute mark, maybe a couple seconds before it, maybe sometimes it would not give you that gold loot tier, and maybe it gave you the silver, but even though you golded it, they did fix that. Once again here, I'm not really sure what this means. They're just going to go ahead and say other bug and crash fixes. Just yesterday during my stream, I must have crashed 3-4 times. Not really sure why, and that usually never happens that consistently, but it did yesterday. All right, this patch is also going to include the below tweak, which can be considered a small rebalance, and this is going to be to the pyro. All right, please note that this is a small tweak that required code work. All right, was already ready to be rolled into this patch. Our next patch after this one is intended to have more buffs for all classes. All right, so right now they did say they didn't want to split buff, but they are going to come out and buff this one single thing for the pyro. All right, it's going to rebalance, change the pyromancer's healthy lifestyle mod, change its description to match its new behavior. All right, the change should improve survivability while channeling this skill. The description is phaser beam. It boosts your health regen X for the skill duration. That's the new one. All right, once again, this is the new description of it. Phaser beam boosts your health regeneration X for the skill duration. All right, that's the new description. Here's the old. The phaser beam boosts your health regeneration by X for Y seconds after the skill ends. So this is huge for you people that love phaser beam, just like myself, that use this mod. What it does is it's actually going to give you a boost of health regeneration for X and Y, not after the skill ends, but during the skill duration. All right, so instead of only getting that health regeneration after using the skill, you're going to get it as it's actually in the duration of using the skill. I think that's a great change for that, and I cannot wait for all the other class buffs to happen. You know, this game for me is amazing. It's made me. And I love all the love and support that this game has given me, and all the community members for the Outriders. You guys are all just absolutely amazing. You can find me on Twitch. The description is in the link is in the description of the video, guys. In the description of the video, you can find my Twitch link. Feel free to go. I stream 5 days a week. I play with everybody, the entire community, CT15s, Eye of the Storms, whatever you guys need, we do. So I hope to see you guys there, and I hope for great things coming to Outriders. I really do. And more content, we hope. More content definitely coming soon. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys so freaking much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and come over and check me out on Twitch. Love you guys. Peace.